Hello, Mario! In this video, I'm going to try and sort out the problem that we had with the second day's data. It would appear that the coordinates for the base station seem to have been put in for mark KC, when in fact the base station was set up at MM. So if we have a look at our input into 12D straight up, we can see here on the screen here, we can see how the pond is moved this way. So in fact it should have perhaps needs to all come this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the spreadsheet and to translate the coordinates from the value for KC to the one for MM. So first of all, I'm going to just get in here now. Make sure that's the actual spreadsheet one there, like so. So that's it there. And I'm just going to go down here, and first of all I'm going to bring up the actual HTML version of the thing there, of the values. No, that's not it. I've got it here somewhere. I just need to get it up here. Is this it here? Here it is here. So we can see on the second day, and I'll just write this in here, we started at 3266, so that's 3266, and we're going through to, and I'll just zoom down here, so down to 3474. So I'm just going to put them into here, 3474. Just going to put those into there. So they're the coordinates that are affected, and I'm just going to write in here, just maybe make this a little bit bigger over here. Oops. Oh, perhaps I'll do it here. So I'll put in here, this is KC, so this is the mark that we had in there. So I'll just go back up to here so that we know what coordinates we're dealing with. These are the coordinates. Oops, I better go and turn on the electric blanket for the wife. So this is KC, which is 701,982.130, and that's the northing. I'll just make that up to 3 decimal places. Yep, like that. And then 441,101, 441,101.998, and that one again there, we'll just zip that one up. Oops, much there. Okay, so that's KC there, and then the height of it in here is 38.549. And that's the height of what we had in. And then in here I'm just going to put IBMM, which is what it should have been. Okay, so we'll go up to there. I think MM is that's KC there. Let's just check that 982.130.998, and we'll have MM, which is this one here. Just put that in there, 701,932.420. Okay, and I'll get this sorted first. 441,092.071. Whoops, 0.271. No, these are only topo shots that we're dealing with, so the accuracy, they're not critical in terms of control or anything like that. So let's just get all these here and bring them up to 3 decimal places, which is good. So let's just check that. 901,932,420 and 441,092,271 and 37,670. So that's got all the information that we need there. Okay, so I think we can drop this one down. Just drop this out of the way here. Okay, and we'll just make this here a bit bigger. And I'll just insert a couple of columns here. Insert sheet column. Insert sheet column. Okay. Now I'm just going to have a look at the translation. So we're at KC, and we want to go push over to MM. So it should be minus that plus that, and that should be the translation, like so. So no, that's incorrect, because we want to subtract. So I'm just going to go delete there, and it should be minus that one plus that one. So that's cool. So if we subtract minus, if we add 49.710 to the KC one, that'll make it there. So let's just check, Control C. Okay, like that. So yes, and then if we subtract 9 from the, add that to the KC. So we're adding, always like to make it adding. Alright, so there's our translation. Now let's just come over to here, and what we need to do is just from 3266. So it's from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from there. Oops, yes, we've got 3. I'm just going to go select the coordinates that are affected, which is from there to there. Okay, and I'm just going to do this like that. So that's the coordinates there. It's down to, oh, let's just check. Down to 3, 4, down as far as 3474. So let's go 3266 down to 3474. So a little bit more to go. Three, 4, 7, 4. Coming up down to there. Okay, and then I'm going to go Control X, and I'm going to take those there, and I'm going to put them there, out of the way. Alrighty. Okay, so that should be there, and then what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to go plus that plus this value here, and then I'm going to push F4. Okay, enter. Now what that does is you'll see that it puts those dollar signs in there. I'm just going to use the format painter here just to put that in there, just to keep things the same. Okay, so that's in there like so, and then this one here will be the same. That'll be plus that one there. Okay, plus this here, which is the Eastern translation, which is in there, and that will be F4 as well. Okay, and yeah, we'll just have the same format there. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, 091, and then we'll do the same here, plus that, plus our translation there, and we push F4 to put the dollar signs in. Okay, so let's that should be, yeah, K, so that's H109, I109, that's L, and that's there. So that should be it there. Okay, and then if we copy this, Control C, copy this down to here. Okay, 3474, I think it was. Okay, like that there. Enter. Okay, and that should be all those done. I'll just check how these are going here. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. So they should. Alright, so that should affect the translation. So I'm going to save that file, save as, and I'm going to save that there. I'm just going to browse to the so this is the XLS one, so that's where that should go, and I'm just going to save that. Yes, yes. Okay, and then I'm also going to save it, and I'm not going to worry about taking out the columns because we're only selecting the columns, and I've changed the ones I want. So I'm just going to go File, Save As for this one here, and browse, and I'm going to save it as a CSV file. So we just CSV, like so, CSV. Okay, that'll do. And yep, that's going, and I'm going to save it, save, and I'll replace it. Yep. Okay, so we've got to close one. Okay, so cancel, and just go to here. Oh, that's fine. This here, this is the CSV one, so I'll just close that. Okay, right, and then come back to here and browse into here. Okay, so it didn't like that one being open, and we'll hit this here as a CSV file, like so. Save and save. Yep. Okay, and yes, we'll keep using this formula, and then we're going to file. Oh, we'll just close, don't save. Alright, so that should be that all sorted. So now let's come to 12D, come back to here, yes, and what I'll do here is I'll just clean that model, or delete that model, delete a model, yep, permanently delete it. Choose the model. I've only got the one, the unknown. Delete. Yes. Okay, and now we will go file IO, data input, XYZ is general. We'll select our file, which is the ZEALANDIA one there, and we'll read that in. Okay, the file to read, browse is the reduce data video, and remember we've got to tell it that it's a CSV file, and that's it there. Okay, let's let's see how that goes. Read, oh, just wants that default text always. It doesn't seem to store that. Okay, and yep, we'll just check our format here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's all seems good. Read, finish. And now, as you can see there, we've still got a few little issues to think. But now, oh, let's make that large. Now, at last, we've got the ponds in the right place. So we can do some work on that. So the next little thing there that we've got going is we're now going to work on our map file and see if we can get things going to the various layers and things that we want. So yeah, so that's hopefully resolved the pond issue for now. There may be some issues that come up a bit later on with regards to the pond and what have you, but we'll address them as they arise. But in the meantime, everything's looking good and on track, and yeah, we'll come back to you with the map file and have a look at getting a map file going. So cheers, see you.